How am I gonna start this video? What's up, my YouTube family? So last time people were telling me that they couldn't understand what the test was about and what exactly it was, or that they couldn't see. So I think I figured out a way to put it on the screen so it can be more clear. So as you see, it's a positive is negative, positive, negative, confirm negative. So all is good in the world. Divine blessing. I know these are complicated times and there is a lot of suffering in the world at the moment, and I just want to say that I want everybody to stay safe and the best luck out there. With no more delays, let's get into this. We're going over the forgotten way to save extra money. So this is very simple. So for example, when you buy an item, you use it for your entire life. So you never have to buy it again. So you buy it once and you use it for as long as you live. So for example, if you have disposable plastic cups or plates that are meant for a one-time use, you just wash them and you keep using them over and over again. Also, there is this neat trick that I learned. I like to call it the curb road salad. As you are driving by, on the side of the road there is this green vegetation that grows. You can just pick that up and use it as salad. No guys, I'm just kidding. It's just a joke. In reality, there is a fine line between being economical and frugal, or just being cheap. Doing something that is unsanitary could get you sick and cost much more money down the road or in the long run, or could even cost life. Jokes aside, reusing items is a great way and approach. I'm not telling you to do what I do, but for example, for everything that I have, I try to care for them as most as I can. For example, this phone is already 3 years old, and the phone I had previous to this one was the iPhone 5. That one lasted me 5 years as well before I got this one. You don't have to go too crazy about this, but for example, plates, cups, it's up to you how deep you get into this, but if you have it and you care for it, you don't need to get a new one. But also, we can't lose focus of the bigger picture, because if I put all my focus on a cup that costs 50 cents, a dollar, or $10, and I'm losing focus, because that is not a meaningful amount, or it may not be. But if I stop flushing to save water, I'm not sure that will help get to the objective, right? Another example is, for example, a broken car. I had a car that broke every week, every month. I was to the point spending hundreds and hundreds and driving an old car, and then at some point I realized the money spending fixing the broken car is the same amount of money I could be spending on paying for a newer car that wouldn't break down and would be more comfortable and reliable. Being on a budget, not having a lot of money, means that you gotta be smart, and so you don't, if you can't, and you also don't have to buy a brand new car. For this example, you could buy a 2 years old car, and the car is still new enough that will not break down and give you extra expenses, but it's already a little bit used, where the price is slashed in half, or maybe not in half, but substantially lower than a brand new car, and still extremely reliable. Another example I see in many cultures, when, for example, they kill an animal, instead of just using the soft meat and enjoying that soft meat and throwing everything else away and being disrespectful to the animal that gave its life, to the planet that gave it the animal, you use the soft meat for whatever way you desire, and a harder meat you could chop and use it for a stew or a soup. And if you want to go really deep, and you can use the entire thing and not be wasteful, and you being respectful to the planet, honoring the animal. Another thing that I do is, something that I like, is beads. And whenever I bought the beads, I would use the roots, right? And then one day I realized, oh, I have all these leaves and these stems, and then I do a research and I find out that the entire beet is edible. So I learned dishes where I could use the leaves, the stems, and now I provide my body with much more nutrition. I get, instead of one dish with the roots, I get two or three dishes using the entire plant, providing variety and less garbage for landfills, adding pollution to the planet. All right, folks, we are almost done here. I'm going to start wrapping this up. So we can choose to only buy what we need, but also we have one life and we can choose to be happy. If you really want something, if it's going to make you happy, buy it. There is no need to be. We work to have what we want. If you want something, get it. If it's going to make you happy, it's the best approach to be happy, right? We only have one life. But many times people are buying things, also when I say people, I'm talking about myself, to fill a void. And then you look, you have the rush of the moment where you get it, you buy it, and then you bring it home, you put it in a corner, you never look at it again, you never remember it, you put it in the basement or in the closet, and you forget it's there. If 5 years later you need it, you don't even know you have it, you go buy a new one. So a trick to go about this is you you say, oh, I want it so much, right? But you don't buy it right away. You wait for the next day. So the next day, many times what happens is that you don't remember it anymore. You forgot about it. Or you remember, but you're like, oh, I don't need it. And thank God I didn't buy it. What many times happen for me is that now I only buy things that make me money, because when I buy something, I get home and I have a guilty feeling. And so I decided not to buy anything, because I think of all the things that that money could have done if he had bought. And instead of buying me an extra pair of shoes that I will not use or that I don't need, I could buy stocks on Nike or Apple or Microsoft, and I could get monthly dividends or annual dividends, and also I could get stock growth where the money would grow instead of just gathering dust in the house. A few more points, and to summarize this: properly maintain what you own, buy only the food that you need and use what you buy. Also, for example, old furniture could be repurposed around the house, and older clothes could be given new life. All right, folks, thank you so much for watching. Please do let me know if there is any ideas that you have. You can share them in the comments down below. If there's anything that you don't agree with, please also you can let me know. Let us know. And any opinions or expression, you can feel free to share it. Thank you so much for watching, and have a blessed day.